Adequate, reliable, and efficient power is needed to sustain every organization. Companies are therefore always seeking ways to improve their power supply in order to stay in business. As part of plans to modernize renewable energy infrastructure in Ghana, Cargill Ghana Limited, a subsidiary of Cargill Cocoa and Chocolate, has installed a 565 kilowatt peak solar plant at its factory premises at the Free Zone Enclave in Tema to boost its electricity supply. A series of activities have been held to officially commission and introduce this energy efficiency project to stakeholders in Ghana. The President, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, officially commissioned the project on November 8, 2017, with a call on companies in the industrial sector to invest in renewable energy. This energy project contributes to Cargill's global strategy to enhancing sustainable food processing and establishing environmentally friendly, renewable ways of generating power for industrial production. The fully automated digital PV solar system, designed, supplied and installed by Dutch & Co Ghana Limited, will produce 764 megawatt-hours of electricity annually to augment energy supply at the Tema factory. This will also boost Ghana's vision of achieving 10% contribution of renewable energy in the electricity generation mix by 2020. The energy produced at the plant is equivalent to powering nearly 400 homes with electricity for a year for every year the plant is operational. On November 27, 2017, executives in the energy and cocoa sectors got their first viewing of the new state-of-the-art solar facility at a launch and open day event held for key stakeholders.
The good news is, on a yearly basis, we may be able to save over 600 tons of carbon that hitherto we would have released into the environment.
Deputy Minister for Trade and Industry, the Honorable Carlos Kingsley Ahenkra, speaking on behalf of government, said the government is committed to the nation's renewable energy agenda and is hopeful that other industries will follow Cargill's lead.
Going by some regional protocols, we are supposed to have at least 10% of all our energy sources coming from clean energy, wind, solar, etc. Cargill has been able to produce 15% of the total energy needs with 750,000 euro. If industry will go this way, what Cargill has done today, it would not only help them in finding a consistent and reliable energy supply, it also saves the company a lot of cost. Entering into this building, I saw on their board that they have saved over 52 tons of carbon dioxide entering into the air. Can you imagine how safe it is for production?
In line with Cargill's ambitious new targets set every 5 years to reduce greenhouse gas intensity, improve energy efficiency, and increase renewables as a part of its energy portfolio, this solar facility is just one of the innovative and technological solutions Cargill has implemented at the Tema site to improve its environmental footprint. Other recent projects include the installation of LED lighting, an energy-efficient grinding facility, and a biomass boiler. Collectively, all 4 projects at the Tema sites have resulted in a 32% decrease in energy consumption, a 71% reduction of CO2 emissions, and 66% renewable energy generation. Peter Reichert, Managing Director, Cargill Cocoa and Chocolate Ghana, said the initiative is part of Cargill's sustainability plan, which seeks to find innovative, environmentally friendly ways of doing business globally.
Today, as we stand here, 14% of our energy needs are met by renewables, and this solar project will contribute further to the realization of our global goals. We believe it is our responsibility to find ways of continuously decrease the environmental impact of our businesses.
The Deputy Director for Clean Energy at the Ministry of Energy, Dr. Robert Sogbaji, speaking on behalf of his ministry, congratulated Cargill and expressed his delight at the initiative, which he says aligns with his ministry's plan on clean energy.
As government has taken the initiative itself to put MDAs on solar, so for such a project, we wish to commend Cargill Ghana and hope that they are able to expand their installations and other industries will be able to emulate their step.
Permit me to express my sincere appreciation to Cargill Ghana for contributing to government efforts to increase renewable energy penetration in Ghana's electricity generation mix.
The U.S. Ambassador to Ghana, His Excellency Robert P. Jackson, who graced the occasion as special guest, said the move to solar-generated energy is commendable.
This new solar facility will enhance processing in the cocoa sector and boost the country's energy portfolio, a win-win for Ghana. I'm very excited to see companies like Cargill pursuing innovative renewable energy solutions. And as we look toward the future, we stand with Ghanaians in making certain that the power that will drive industrialization in this country going forward is realizable and within reach. Thank you all very much.
Fatima Ali Mohammed, Vice Chair, Agric Sector at the Association of Ghana Industries, spoke on behalf of the AGI.
At the Association of Ghana Industries, this is the kind of initiatives we'd like to see more, and obviously we'd like to see a lot more support coming in from the government, because we need to understand how this translates to the common man. I think one of the biggest challenges we have most of the time is the understanding, just as much as I did say earlier, and how it tends to bring costs down to be able to translate all the way right down to the farmer. This is something that everybody can get into. The risk has been done by one, many else can join in.
Herbert Frisa, General Manager for Dutch & Co Limited, and Michiel Yerhier, Project Manager, Cargill Cocoa and Chocolate West Africa, remarked on the technology of the solar system.
I think the basis of the successful implementation of this project was that we shared a vision. Our vision is that you have to decrease the demand on energy before you start thinking about supplying additional energy.
Basically, we did very few simple steps with quite an impressive result. We started really to monitoring on daily basis our energy consumption and to see if there were any issues there and needed to be resolved. Secondly, because we are a cocoa grinding facility, we also decided to look into the core of our process, how we could efficiently or more efficiently make use of our grinding equipment.
Cargill had the ability to make their own land available, but solar can be installed everywhere where you want it to be. For the ground mount system, the foundation that was used is a hot dip galvanized steel foundation. Very important to make sure that there's no corrosion and there's no issues with the foundation works. In total, there's about 32 kilometers of cable which you don't see, and that's another achievement. We feel that it should not only work well, it should also look good, and I think that you can agree with me that it looks good. All in all, we've had an enormous good experience working with Cargill on this project. And I would like to thank you again, Peter, Michiel and your team, Smart especially, where are you there, for the enormous cooperation that we received.
In a related development, the board chair of the Volta River Authority, Mr. Kweku Awotri, led a delegation of other stakeholders in the energy and cocoa sectors to inspect the solar facility on December 6, 2017.
All the panels are linked on strings, and the DC cables are coming from the field and also from the car park all the way to the inverters here.
Mr. Awotri affirmed that the industrial sector in Ghana needed innovation with energy solutions, and Cargill's approaches reflect this new paradigm.
We're very impressed with what Cargill has done. It's producing carbon credits and saving carbon dioxide. It's also saving on the electricity cost, and it is really the future. And so we came to look and learn and listen to how they got it done.
Many other electricity customers all over Ghana are now starting to realize that they can generate electricity for their own consumption at a cost that will help them to actually save on their electricity bill. And the payback for such projects, as we learned today, is in the area of around 5 years, and you continue to enjoy the benefits over at least another 20 years of this project.
The installation capacity is divided over an open field ground mount system of 413 kilowatts peak and a carport system of 152 kilowatts peak. In total, 2,136 solar panels were used, each with a capacity of 265 watt peak. The installation's peak power generation period is between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m., during which period 15% of the facility's electricity needs will be supplied by the solar panels. Cargill continues to hold true to its commitments to nourishing the world in a safe, responsible and sustainable way, reducing environmental impact as well as improving the communities in which it works. Through the installation of 565 kilowatt peak solar plants, Cargill has taken a step by augmenting Ghana's power deficit through sustainable renewable sources of power to improve efficiency. This and other projects undertaken by Cargill are in line with its goal to help the cocoa sector thrive.